Well, good afternoon, basketball fans all over the world, and welcome here to Tbilisi, Georgia, for the 41st edition of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. We're live here at the Tbilisi Arena. I am your commentator, Josh Benton, brought alongside the great Graham Hiscock. Graham, we have a hell of a match. This is going to be one hell of an opener here live in Tbilisi.
Yeah, Bulgaria haven't been at EuroBasket since 2011. Spain, the reigning world champions. But a big difference in the Spanish team now, a real transition. Herman Gomez brothers need to step up. Rudy Fernandez will be the leader, but it's still the same coach in charge.
A lot of matchups you see here in this group. This is a Group A fixture. Later on, we'll have Turkey versus Montenegro, and the host, Georgia, they'll be taking on Belgium. It's live here in Tbilisi. Well, Graham, you made a very good point, of course, Spain being the current defending world champions, but if we look at the EuroBasket, of course, Spain have won a few trophies, quite a few, and there's a man who's led them in the recent decade, a coach of the golden era. What can we expect from the expectations for the Spanish national team?
Well, he spoke in the press conference yesterday. He still wants the team to be generous, to share the ball. It's the same values as when they had the Gasol brothers and Rubio playing exactly the same thing. But 8 new players, debutants, at a major tournament.
Well, as we look at the Bulgarian players coming out, now interesting note about Bulgaria, they've won 2 medals in the history of the EuroBasket. They were silver medalists back in 1957. They came 3rd place, winning the bronze medal in 1961. Now, we met up with Coach Rosen Barchowski yesterday, and he said he's confident that he'll get them through to the next round. And the reason being was he wants to go to Germany because he loves it as a destination. And there he is, man of the hour, head coach Rosen Barchowski.
Yeah, I mean, he was the head coach at the 2011 EuroBasket. They brought him back. They want to get that good feeling back of qualifying and playing for major tournaments.
Well, now we get set here. Spain will be led out by Lorenzo Brown, and the key player for them. There's that veteran player, Rudy Fernandez. It's a bit of a mixed team here, of course. Some young players in the lineup. Dario Brizuela, Jaime Fernandez. What is going to be Rudy Fernandez's role for this team?
But he's, again, spoke at the press conference. He's got to be the mentor for this team to just let these young players express themselves. But also, Rudy's got to do this for himself as well and get the best he can get out of himself. Herman Gomez brothers, they've got to be key, be steady and be solid on offense and defense.
Well, there you can see the players for Spain, head coach Sergio Scariolo. And now we will stand for the national anthems of these 2 beautiful countries. national anthems of these two beautiful countries of both Bulgaria and Spain have been sung. And now both coaches, there you can see, shake hands, pay each other the homage, along with the players. Well, Graham will get set to introduce our officials for tonight's game. And we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here this afternoon in Tbilisi for the FIBA EuroBasket. Well, our officials are coming from Israel. We have Erez Ulgion, we have Michael Maniste from Estonia, and from Italy, we have Beniamino Manuel Adar. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups, but again, who do you feel is going to be a key difference in this game for Bulgaria and for Spain?
It's experience, a lot of it. Kostov is going to have to be huge for Bulgaria as well, with his experience of previous EuroBaskets. Besenkov is just an unbelievable player. As we look at the starting lineups, Besenkov, D-Bost are going to be the headline makers. Someone else has got to step up as well, though.
Well, as you mentioned, Sasha Besenkov had a very big season this year in the Greek Basketball League. I mean, not many people know this, but he started his career in Thessaloniki with the great Aris and had his breakout season in 2011-12. He really has become a prime-time global world basketball player.
Yeah, he's off the charts. With saying completely basketball there, 14.9 points again, 6.6 rebounds. Recent World Cup qualifiers, 29 and 11, and the EuroBasket 2025 pre-qualifiers last weekend. Unbelievable stats again.
Well, there you can see Coach Rosen Marchavsky, head coach, a legend in his right mind. Now, as we look at Spain, of course, big talk, of course, about Juancho Hernan Gomez and his big brother Willie, of course. What can we expect for their roles in the Spanish team?
Well, they've got to do their own thing. They can't be the Gasol brothers. They're different to them, but they've got to lead by example. As we look at the starting five, Lorenzo Brown has been brought in. Sergio Yul went down, another injury. Scariola and the group have really had to think on their feet to create a competitive team.
Well, Willie Hernan Gomez having a breakout year, of course, in the NBA with the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, they talk about what a positive influence he is. There you can see the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers, 14 points per game. But the key thing for Willie that they said is the influence he has on the bench in the locker room. That's going to be crucial for Spain's progression here. And again, Sergio Scariolo, what a hell of a basketball coach.
Yeah, 61 years old now. You know, he's World Cup champion, EuroBasket champion, NBA champion with the Raptors now with Virtus Bologna. Just spoke very well at the press conference. He wants to bring everybody together. Same values, whoever is on the floor. You be generous, you work hard, and you share the basketball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from tip-off. Don't go anywhere. We're live here in Tbilisi, Georgia, for the 41st edition of the FIBA EuroBasket. Let's go in now and listen to Coach Marchavsky.
Then Sasha cut here, over, and
well, big expectations coming into this tournament for Juancho Hernan Gomez. And again, maybe what we saw in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers was maybe being a little bit too unselfish, of course. I mean, this has got to be the tournament that Juancho Hernan Gomez really breaks through and shows that he is now the face of Spanish basketball.
Yeah, I agree, Josh. 2 games, 22 minutes, playing big minutes, 6 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, he's a great all-round player. I was at Cluj-Napoca when he was 5 years ago when he was with the Spanish team there. But of course he was learning off Powell and Mark then. Now it's him and his brother Willie leading the way. Exciting times for basketball, and they've got the best man at the helm, Sergio Scariolo. No problem, let's just keep pushing.
Well, interesting fact about this matchup, of course, the last time they met in a FIBA EuroBasket was in 1991, in which Spain won by 1 point, 94. The first time they ever met was back in 1963, in which Bulgaria emphatically won 102-70. Again, it's a case of which history will repeat itself here tonight, as we're now moments away from tip-off. The players now entering the court. I mean, tempo is going to be key in this game.
Yeah, Bulgaria have got to try and slow Spain down. They're going to keep pushing. They can get into their half-court Bulgaria. They've got exciting player with D-Bost who can do things on his own and go one-on-one. But hey, let's not get too isolated, Bulgaria. Play as a team, stick together. Who knows? It could be Bulgaria time.
Well, interested right now, Emil Stoilov is going to jump here with Willie Hernan Gomez. Stoilov obviously playing for the Movistar Estudiantes in the Spanish ACB. Maybe he'll have a bit of flavor of what these Spanish players will be about. Well, when that ball hits, business will pick up. Well, tip is underway, and it will be Spain to get the first possession now. Lorenzo Brown only only recently just joined the Spanish national team. Going with a handoff here with Jaime Fernandez. Fernandez now finding Brown and trying to isolate. And Gomez now. Juancho sent the pick to go down low here to Willie. Willie trying to back down now, posts up. Around the jumper, doesn't get it. Maybe a little bit of anxiety in the early play there. Yeah,
a little bit tight on that. Bezenkov with the rebound. Leading rebounder, leading scorer when he plays in big games and tournaments.
Well, look at that D-Boss now, handoff with D-Boss being guided by Lopez Arostegui. Great defense there by the Spanish backcourt. 6 on the shot clock now, gotta get something going. Well, Boss goes in, high hook, hits the side. Stoilov with the offensive rebound. And Bulgaria break the first ice in. Good job there by Stoilov, going in for the second chance.
Yeah, Stoilov, 4.5 rebounds a game in the World Cup qualifiers. Nice putback there.
Well, now Gomez now, Juancho trying to post up here against Marinov. Hernandez now kicking this one out. On the 10, the shot clock now. So go down to Juancho now. Juancho has a mismatch. Cross court, finding Fernandez. He'll take a three-pointer. Takes it, doesn't get it. Well, Spain now having to deal with the aggressive defense. It's now Bulgaria. Pushes one. Go down to Bezenkov now. Bezenkov trying to make the most of a mismatch. Gets caught in a double team. Goes to LP up the corner. Takes a three-pointer. Both teams just trying to find a bit of rhythm now.
Yeah, they both play.
Well, finding Willie now. Willie pump fakes, goes up. Well, no foul call, but again, Willie Hernan Gomez running a bit of transition.
Yeah, that's something he does really well. Runs the break and can finish with good touch.
Now, Greg, what do you think about the defensive matchup here with Lopez Arostegui here guarding D-Boss?
Yeah, well, he's got some size advantage there, Arostegui, but D-Boss is clever. He's comfortable running the point, but he's a scoring point guard as well as facilitator, so we're going to see he's going to run off a lot of screens, that's for sure.
Goes to the penetration now, kicks this one out. The three is up in the corner by Marinov. Another shot, doesn't get it. Well, 2 shots here in the corner, and he's not able to knock him down. As now, Hernan Gomez will bring the ball up here for Spain. Trying to go to a pick and roll here with Lorenzo Brown now. Brown coming off one screen. Spain just trying to break this defense down. Pulls up for a tough mid-range shot, doesn't get it. It's an offensive rebound. He'll go in with a little finger roll. Lopez Arostegui kissing that one off the backboard.
Yeah, nice touch. Good anticipation on the miss, and just got the finish off the glass.
Marinov now trying to pull the shot. This time he gets it. Well, marinated that one.
Marinov, good scorer for this group, especially when Bezenkov was not playing in the qualifiers for this tournament.
Brown now pulls up to the mid-range, and again, that's going to be a problem. Coming off a screen there, nobody coming out to stop him.
No, it's pick your poison, and they let.
Well, Lorenzo coming up with a steal now. He's got Juancho ahead of him. Finds Willie now. Willie fakes it, goes up, and he gets a foul. Again, it's a great point you were making there about the full court pressure there from Lorenzo Brown.
Yeah, he's a real problem. Being brought in just to try and give Spain another option. And again, Willie Hernan Gomez leading from the front. Maybe could have just passed it to his brother Juancho for the easier score, but if he makes the free throws, no harm done.
Well, this season, as we mentioned, playing for the New Orleans Pelicans in the NBA, played 50 games this season. We averaged just under 10 points per game and 7 rebounds. But again, a lot of people that are saying within the Pelicans organization is the effect that he has around the team. Such a positive influence, the work he does in the community. I mean, every team in the NBA would love to have a Willie Hernan Gomez on the squad.
Yeah, and he's got the freedom along with Juancho, and obviously Fernandez is going to come off the bench to just deliver for this country.
Well, D-Boss now trying to deal with the pressure. Again, you made a great point, of course. D-Boss being a scorer point guard, but now Bezenkov coming off one screen. Well, Marinov hit his last one, takes another one. Still the offensive rebound, fumbles it. Well, Juancho comes up, and now Spain capitalize it. Lorenzo Brown now. Here comes the post up now. Willie backs down, bit of contact, and a traveling violation. Oh, I gotta tell you, great help side defense by Stoilov.
Yeah, really good positioning. Willie just turned slightly blind there. Hernan Gomez, great position. Travel call, good job by Bulgaria and Stoilov.
D-Boss now just trying to get something going here, but again, dealing with the stubborn defense. Bulgaria getting some good looks, but it's just not making him under the basket. Fine, Stoilov goes up, he gets fouled. What a bad pick and roll there for Bulgaria.
That's nice touch, great spacing, plenty of room underneath, and I really like the fake, a long fake, and he just waited until Brown bit, and he's at the line for 2 shots, Stoilov. Good job on the defense, follows it up with good offense, and here's the rebound. Look at that, he just looks as though he's going to shoot. Brown bites on the fake. And he hits the first free throw, so it's a solid start for Bulgaria.
Again, he's not the foundation big man, of course, for Bulgaria, but again, what are you going to get from Stoilov, of course? The size and physicality, but the intangibles. Goes in for offensive rebounds, and he's going to have to play big here tonight against Spain. Lorenzo Brown now will bring the ball up. Both these two teams just trying to settle into this opener here of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. Brown now, cross it over now, putting the moves up, pulls up in the mid-range. Doesn't get it. Zenkov with a rebound. And now Bulgaria, a chance to take the lead here. Well, D-Bus, of course, had a very good season this year with Pinar Koshiaki in Turkey. And the basketball champs against Stoilov. Corner, there's a pump in by Marinov. Marinov going up, finds Stoilov, he'll go up with it. And Bulgaria, again, breaking down the Spanish defense.
This is exactly what Bulgaria need to do, Josh. Share the basketball, make the simple play, and get positive results.
Well, Jaime Fernandez now this season with Unicaja Malaga. Well, we go down low to Willie now. Willie, well, he's got Juancho, pump fakes, goes up, gets the and one. Well, Juancho Hernan Gomez just responded to the critics.
Yeah, great pass from Willie. I mean, almost eyes in the back of the head there. And then there's another up fake, immediate by LPF.
Well, the Spanish brothers of destruction, as you mentioned, the post-entry pass went to Willie. He found a wide-open Juancho. Well, Juancho, of course, really coming into his own now here in his professional career.
Yeah, I think so. Play and internationally, learning off the Gasol brothers. Now it's his time to be the leader and put up some big numbers in this tournament.
Well, D-Boss now looking to go pick a pop here with Vezenkov. Uses the pick this time. Trying to use another one now. Finding Vezenkov on the roll. There's a pumping now. Step back. Vezenkov takes it. Doesn't get it. Well, Willie with a rebound, and now Jaime Fernandez going to take this in transition. Well, Jaime now looking to throw down to Willie. Going to post up here against Stoilov. Kicks out. Well, Fernandez can make these. Takes a three-pointer and tucks that one away. Assist coming from Willie Hernan Gomez. Good ball movement.
Yeah, really nice play by Fernandez there. Just wide open. Knocked it down. No hesitation.
Boss now avoiding the double team. Finds Stoilov. They kick this one out. There's a penetration now. One-legged fadeaway. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Tries to tip back. The defensive presence of Hernan Gomez causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah, two really good looks there, but Hernan Gomez does enough.
There's the alley-oop, and wow! We're about to see a little bit of Willie Airlines right there, but he'll go to the free throw line. Nice little lob there from Lopez Adostegi. What does Bulgaria have to do to prevent that pick and roll there from Spain?
The issue is they've got to make a decision and make it early out of that pick and roll. Just close down the space. Stoilov turned his back to Willie just momentarily, and that's how Hernan Gomez was able to get to the hoop and get back to the line for two shots. Willie Hernan Gomez ready to go right from the first tip.
Well, coming into the game now for Spain is the veteran, the legend, one of the greatest players in the history of Spanish basketball, Rudy Fernandez. And again, as a young player, for people such as, I mean, even Juancho, Willie, you name it, Jaime Perdilla, what a fantastic opportunity it is to play with a player that they probably looked up to when they were young players.
Absolutely, and now it's real for them to play alongside someone like Fernandez. And it'll just be his attitude, the way he goes about his business. He's an outstanding and exciting player, but he just does the fundamentals correct, and that's what they can learn.
Well, Vezenkov now trying to go to pick and roll here with Marinov. Well, he's got to take that one. Well, finds D-Boss in the basket, puts a little teardrop. Follow-up. Well, Bulgaria struggling at the moment. It goes out of bounds. And that's going to be, well, Machovsky. I don't think he agrees with the official, but clear as daylight.
Yeah,
oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Bulgaria need to finish those, though, Josh. They've had a couple of looks. It's not as though Spain have got 7-footers or 7-foot-plus plays. They've got to crash the balls and finish.
Well, Brown now looking to go handoff here, trying to get the ball to Fernandez in the corner. Well, Rudy now kicking back out to Lorenzo Brown. Brown split the defense, bit of contact. Has to get the one, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he looks really good, Brown. Nice interchange between him and Fernandez. Quick crossover and attacks the bucket. And gets the contact and the foul off Ivanov.
Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over, but at the moment, Spain just starting to push a little bit ahead here of Bulgaria.
Спокойствие при стрелбата. Имаме много чисти положения. И отвънка, и отдолу, и от обратка. Малко повече самочувствие. Второ. С Андрей, ако получат на нисък пост, след първи дрибъл дублираме от силна страна. Само след първи дрибъл. Но ти се стремиш да не получи лопост. Това е много важно. Играеме добре, слушайте сега. Искам, без да... Don't say anything. Форсайд, пас до Сашо.
Una vez ven ya te mueves y aquí te van a rodear.
Well, the fans of Spain now making the journey over here to the beautiful country of Georgia. And again, what a fantastic venue we're here live in Tbilisi. One thing I got to say, of course, looking at the stats at the moment, Bulgaria are being led by Emil Stoilov. He's gone to the bench, 6 points, 2 field goals from inside the paint, 2 free throws. Maybe he thinks you saw him clicking for them from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got involved in a lot of good stuff, both ends of the floor. Say they've just got to finish those offensive rebounds. They're going to get their fair share. There's not a big size difference between the two teams on the front line, so confident and believe.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now at the free throw line, made his first one, originally from Georgia in the United States. Went to NC State in 2013. Now he's going to leave the game now. So there you can see Sergio Scariolo really trying to go into his bench as Alberto Diaz coming into the ball game now. Spain putting on the full court pressure. Also, Chaptar Kostov also checking into the game here for Bulgaria. Stanimir Marinov now has made a three-pointer at the moment for Zenkov, looking for a handoff with D-Bus, and they turn it over. Maybe a miscommunication there between Zenkov and D-Bus.
Yeah, good play from Fernandez and Herman Gomez. Not over-committing to either option there on the defensive end. Zenkov threw it over, right over the top of D-Bus and out of bounds.
Well, Joel Parra also coming into the game here for España, as Lopez Aristegui just leaving the game. Well, Willie getting a handoff now with Diaz. Finding Fernandez now looking for options. Spain just moving the ball around. Trying to go down low to Juancho now. Juancho got it, kicks this one out. Well, Diaz tries a three-point, three is up, and the three is good. Well, went inside the post, kicked out for a wide open look.
Great spacing again from Spain and shooting with confidence. Great job by Diaz.
Well, Marinov now trying to go down low here. Much better for Bulgaria. Struggling to finish it now. Spain can push this one. Well, Rudy finding Juancho here. Juancho trying to post up again. Juancho down the middle. Juancho puts up a little teardrop, doesn't get it. Bulgaria just get away with that one. Kostov now goes all the way. Kostov now avoids a block. My goodness gracious. Well,
great concentration.
Well, Zenkov with a steal, and now D-Bus. Lost that one. Crossover. Hesitation now. On for Zenkov, and the Yam one.
All of a sudden, there's a switch flicked in the game, and we're up and down real quick. Great job by Bulgaria. They've come out. Trumps there. Nice pass by D-Bus for Zenkov after the steal up the other end. He'll be annoyed that he hasn't made that. Just didn't quite get the elevation on the jump.
Well, Scariolo really going into his bench now. It's Jaime Pradilla along with Usman Garuba coming into the game. So the Hernan Gomez brothers, Los Hermanos, are going to go to the bench, take a bit of a breather. So again, Scariolo really trying to mix it up in this game.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to play the senior players too much, and he wants to give these young players a chance to deliver between themselves and not relying on the veterans.
Well, Zenkov making both free throws, and again, maybe something that can keep Bulgaria in this game, getting to the charity stripe, putting Spain into a bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, totally agree. They've got to do that.
Well, Diaz now fighting Fernandez. Fernandez will take a shot from downtown, doesn't get it. Bulgaria come up with a loose ball. They try to push this one down. They find Ivanov in transition, way off the mark. Garuba comes up with a rebound, and now Spain with another chance here. They try and put the pressure here. It's Jaime Pradilla. Cross court now, finding Rudy. Spain just trying to break down this defense here. We're under 6 on the shot clock now. Give it going. Well, they caught a foul. Well, the cut was made by Jaime Pradilla going to the basket. I gotta tell you, Graham, it looked like a turnover to me.
Yeah, it's a tough call. Let's have another look. There was a hand in the back. Vezenkov had got the wrong side of that cut. And maybe a hand in the back. The referees have called it.
Well, Jaime Pradilla now at the free throw line. And again, Jorge Garbajosa, very confident in the development of players such as Joel Parra and Jaime Pradilla for the future of Spanish basketball.
Yeah, Pradilla. Again, they've got some prestigious young talent coming through out of their under-20 programs. And with these countries, they're putting their young players into senior teams at a young age.
Well, Jaime Pradilla, originally from the city of Zaragoza, the home of Casademo Zaragoza. Of course, spent the last few seasons playing for Valencia in the ACB. Again, a very promising talent, but again, well, another player who has to live up to the big expectations of the golden generation of Spanish basketball. He makes the second free throw. Spain now continuing to put the full court pressure now. D-Boss draws the foul on Diaz.
D-Boss is a handful for anybody. There's the upper view there for the fans. As you say, amazing. Brand new stadium, pretty much. Brand new venue.
Well, again, Zankov now looking to bring the ball up. It's a handoff here. Ivanov. Bulgaria again just trying to break this defense down. Spain holding very strong here on defense. Turns it over. We got numbers here in transition. Joel Parra fakes the pass now, goes up, doesn't finish it. With the follow-up by Jaime Pradilla. Again, coming off another Bulgarian turnover.
Yeah, great play on the break, attacking the basket, and the finish at the rim was really confident.
Well, Boss now with a bit of time with space, kicks out to Kostov. Kostov for three in the corner, doesn't get it. It's Parra with a rebound. Spain here with an 11-point lead, just under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. He is coming off the screen, he looks for options. Pradilla now finding Rudy Fernandez. Well, Pradilla getting away with a potential moving screen there. Pradilla goes up now. Kicks his wide, gotta shoot it. Diaz for three. Doesn't get it, but another offensive rebound. Bulgaria at the moment. Diaz tries another three-pointer. Bit of contact, still can't get it. And again, Osman Garuba. Well, what is going on with Bulgaria?
A great persistence by Spain there. They've got a lot of bodies that are getting after the rebound. In the end, they get the loose ball.
Well, that is the 15th foul, so Sasha Vezenkov will go to the free throw line. Again, an interesting note about Vezenkov is that originally from Cyprus, but born to Bulgarian parents. Now, he started his academy career in 2005 with Apoel Nicosia.
Yeah, and then he's just played against Cyprus in the 2025 pre-qualifiers at the weekend, putting up huge numbers. Cyprus lost is Bulgaria's game there because he's just been sensational.
Well, he went to play for Aris Thessaloniki, as we mentioned at the beginning of this game, and had his breakout season with the first team he made his debut season back in 2010-11. But it wasn't until 2012 when he really had that breakout season, which they knew, Bulgaria knew, that they had a special player in the future for them. Well, Diaz now trying to find Rudy Fernandez now. Spain just trying to go down low here with Joel Parra. Parra now trying to back down against Ivanov. Goes to reverse left, doesn't get it. Well, they called a foul, but maybe a little bit of a late call there.
Yeah, again, going through a lot of options in the post moves there. Let's just see. Spins off. Nice step through. And there is a foul there, yeah. It's unfortunate because good defense initially.
Well, I got to tell you, this is what I love about international basketball, the quality of the replays. I mean, a chance for the officials, whenever there's uncertainty, of course, to go back and look. I mean, you clear as daylight, definitely a foul as Jaime Pradilla steps up to the free throw line. And again, you know, you've always got to pay homage and respect to our officials. And we've got some of the finest officials here in world basketball, but at the moment, Spain now 24.8 seconds left. Potentially, if he makes his free throw, could be a 14-point lead.
Really impressed with Spain. No difference to the way they play, it's just different personnel.
Well, Bulgaria now go for the last shot as Ivanov kicks this one out to Vezenkov. Well, Vezenkov goes for a three-pointer, takes it, nails it. That's what Bulgaria needed.
Yeah, really nice kick out, and the three-pointer was good.
Diaz going in with a rush shot. Garuba with the offensive rebound. Time that expired, so Vezenkov cutting it down to an 11-point ball game as we finish the first quarter here. 2022 FIBA EuroBasket.
Yeah, another worrying stat there, another offensive rebound for Garuba, but Bulgaria just did enough. End of the first. Spain 28, Bulgaria 17.
Statistics, of course, I mean, both teams only 2 3-point field goals at the moment. Maybe something, of course, if one of the teams starts to get that confidence and starts to hit the wide open shots from downtown, maybe that could really expand this game a little bit further.
Yeah, I think so. Great job by Spain at the line, 10 from 11. Let's say 8 of 19 from the field. Just 2 of 7 from 3 for Bulgaria, but they just got to keep pushing and keep getting after the rebounds. You've seen the difference. Spain get an offensive rebound. They're confident. They're putting it back in. As we see Herman Gomez again, really smart play. Comes to a jump stop, nice bounce, and finishes, just drops it over the top. They're playing very calmly. Players like him, the young players come on the floor, they're exactly the same, and that was really tough by Kostov. That's as good as any play we've seen, I'd say.
Well, Chaptar Kostov said yesterday in the FIBA pre-event presses that he was so proud for Bulgaria to get back to the FIBA EuroBasket. I mean, being at a competition like this was imperative to the national identity of basketball in Bulgaria.
Yeah, they're another small nation. Montenegro talks about it in their presser.
Well, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you download Courtside 1891 to get all the best live stream schedules and scores. This is currently the FIBA EuroBasket. We have the FIBA AmeriCup starting on the 2nd of September, and then later this month, we will have the FIBA Women's World Cup hosted in Australia. Remember, Courtside 1891. Well, Bulgaria now will get the first possession here of the second quarter, trailing by 11 points. As it was Vezenkov had that last three-pointer. Ivanov now, this one a low block, kicks this one out. Bulgaria just having a bit of congestion now. Ivanov making a penetration, hanging in the air. Vezenkov with the offensive rebound. And just caught in a sea of Spanish players. Well, D-Boss now. Kostov's got to shoot it. Fade away. Great defense by Spain, and now a chance here for Diaz to put the pressure on Bulgaria. Well, Diaz finding Perdia now. As Fernandez left wide open. He can make these left wide open, and he tucks that one away. Oh, Rudy Fernandez, one play you cannot leave wide open.
He's doing it both ends of the floor. Great defense initially, then he knocks down the three.
Well, the three is made, and Bulgaria just responded down the other end. Well, Chaptar Kostov, another player, he needs to get his confidence here tonight for Bulgaria. Well, Diaz now coming off another screen for Perdia. Coming off another one now with Garuba. Garuba getting off the roll, left wide open, and Garuba just hesitated there. Thought the block was coming from Vezenkov, but not a bad play there from Spain.
Really nice. Too soft. The D was too soft on the ball and on the reaction to the roll. They've got to get tighter and make it tough for Garuba there.
Vezenkov wants an unsportsmanlike foul, but again, I think that's just physical play there by Jaime Perdia. Well, Bulgaria now going to make another change into their bench. I think Vezenkov will be the player that's coming off the court.
Yeah, Vezenkov, he's hit that three, but on the whole, Spain have done a good job containing him. He hasn't been able to really get off so far.
Well, Bulgaria now just trying to build some momentum in their offense at the moment. As Ivanov with the penetration goes up, tough layup, doesn't get it. And now Fernandez comes up with it. Well, Rudy in transition now looking for options. Looks to Garuba now. Garuba looking for a handoff. By Kostov again. Maybe not the best foul to give away so early.
Yeah, I think the transition defense was good enough from Bulgaria. They had enough guys back. But Kostov maybe thought if Garuba attacks the basket, they're going to be in trouble. So really impressed with Garuba. 4 points, 5 rebounds. Only been on a few minutes.
Well, Diaz now finding Fernandez. Fernandez pump fakes. And draws another foul, and it's on Ivanov. And again, 2 early team fouls for Bulgaria in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, well, they're respecting his jump shot, Josh. They are hanging on it. They don't want to give him any airspace. And if you overplay him, he'll just shot fake and drive.
Well, Garuba now the ball up to Diaz. Diaz trying to orchestrate shot, but there's the alley-oop. Garuba catches it now. Caught between 2 players, under Fernandez. But they got to shoot the ball now. Well, Diaz passed it up. They get it up with a 24-second violation, I believe. Well, Diaz should have shot the ball.
Yeah, I don't think his the shot that they ended up with was any better than Diaz's, so he's got to shoot that with confidence. He's already knocked down 1-3, so just keep going.
Well, credit to Bulgaria's defense there, just standing very strong. Forces Spain into a tough possession. Shabda Kostov now looking for a handoff. Ivanov now, and another foul's going to be called. So Spain also picking up 2 early fouls here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's really physical. You've got to be careful. You cannot have your hands, and a lot of the fouls are caused through pick and rolls, and that's just a bit of a hip check, if you like.
Well, checking into the game now as Joel Parat leaves. Dario Brizuela played this season for Unicaja Malaga, the basketball Champions League, as well as the ACB now. Brizuela is one of those players that can spread the floor and open jump shots from downtown. As defensively, he matches up here with Ivanov. Finds Kostov, turns it over. And now Diaz has Fernandez in transition. Fernandez, quick 3, takes it, doesn't get it. Well, Padilla with a rebound. Another offensive board here for Spain. Yeah. Well, Fernandez tries another 3-pointer, and then he punishes Bulgaria.
He's just fabulous. All-court player, but set up by the offensive rebound by Padilla. And Spain just doing it together.
Well, there you can see Coach Barchovsky quickly bringing in Vasenkov back into the game as D-Bus. Trying to get something going. Georgiev kicks out to Dimitrov. He tries a 3-pointer, doesn't get it. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Spain now leading by 16 points. Pará now here in the corner. Well, has a mismatch, got it by D-Bus. He's got to take him off. D-Bus. Well, I got to love that defense there from D-Bus, taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he was outsized there, D-Bus, but he was not giving that baseline up, and that's the lead that Bulgaria have got to take. They've got to be tough. Spain are playing at an incredible pace and efficiency, and Bulgaria's just got to hang in there.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now checking back into the game, so Dario Brizuela probably moving here to the #2 position. Also, Lopez Arostegui. Interesting small lineup that Spain's gone here with.
Yeah, they're trying all sorts of mixes. Scariolo's having a real look at his roster in this first game.
Well, got to get Bolden down. It's going to be a 5-second violation. Look at Ruben out. Dispossessed there. It's good defense by Dimitrov. And now Bulgaria trying to push this one. Georgiev now goes down the middle. Georgiev goes up. Great defense by Brown. Now Spain have numbers. Finding Brizuela. Brizuela goes up. No foul called. Again, Pradilla with the offensive rebound, and Jaime Pradilla. Well, right now, he just wants it more. He is just going to work.
Yeah, that's just outstanding series. Not just that rebound, Josh, but the other rebounds as well. The other play, he's playing without fear. He must love playing for this Spanish national team. He just sets the screens. He gets after his rebounds. Nice touch on the putback.
Well, great. Interesting stat right now. 20 rebounds in Spain. Let's listen now to Coach Barchovsky.
Ние само излизаме от коша. Нас ни трябва защита и борба, за да дръпнем на бърза атака. Искаме агресия. 18 точки стана за 0 време. Ако не вкараме екстра от Сирия, няма да стане. И желание, и самочувствие. 3 даун. Саш. Мит. Станимир. Безек. Чавдар. Пас тук трябва да я получиш надолу, нагоре. Нисък пост. Нищо. Флеер. пак тук иска топката да влезе.
Well, Rudy Fernandez now will go to the bench. Again, a legend in his right mind, a member of the golden generation with players such as Juan Carlos Navarro, Carlos Cabezas, the Gasol brothers, and Jorge Garbajosa, who, El Presidente of the Federation, who's also sitting directly across from us. You gotta love Jorge Garbajosa. I mean, he's at every single event, whether it's the Spanish youth, the men's, the women's. He really cares about the development of Spanish basketball. Well, Vezenkov now, quick early post entry. Maybe something that he needs to go to more often now. We've seen him go for perimeter shots and it hasn't worked out so far. Well, Juancho, as well as Willie, back into the game, gets caught a double team. We'll find it, Brizuela, out to Lorenzo Brown. He'll try from downtown, and Spain está fuego. I mean, they are just lighted up at the moment.
Yeah, Brown just shoots without hesitation. They just find the open player, and they get a good quality shot every time.
Well, Spain now, 19-point leader at the moment. Bulgaria just searching for answers now here, trying to find something. Well, there's the one-legged fadeaway in the post. He gets it to drop, and that's much better. You almost feel like Bulgaria better in the post.
Yeah, I think so. That's a nice job by Dimitrov, getting some nice touch on that fade shot.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now finding Hernan Gomez with that handoff. Well, Willie just trying to force his way in, and he'll go back to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Willie Hernan Gomez, as we mentioned now, gonna have to become a future face here for Spanish basketball, as we mentioned. It was about the Gasol brothers, but now it's about, as we would say, hermanos Hernan Gomez. I mean, this is their time to continue the great and dominance. I mean, look, when we spoke to Coach Sergio Scariolo in the press office, he almost said it was unfair to compare, to make those expectations. But as players, you know full well that they set those expectations on themselves.
Yeah, I think they do. They are different. They are different players to Gasol. They haven't got the size. I mean, Mark and Powell was 7 foot plus and unbelievable, and could shoot from the outside. They could do it all. They've just got to make their own destiny and leave their own mark on international basketball. And well, so far they're doing it. They do it in their own way. And having your brother on the court, that must be fantastic.
Well, Willie Hernan Gomez, born in the capital city, Madrid, Spain, drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers in the second round, 35th pick of the 2015 NBA draft. Has played for the likes of the New York Knicks, the Charlotte Hornets, and currently now with the New Orleans Pelicans. 19-point lead now. Bulgaria just trying to deal with the full court pressure. Dimitrov gets a handoff here with Chavdar Kostov. Well, double team comes now, finding Georgiev under the basket. Goes up, great defense, but Bulgaria the offensive rebound. Marinov now. Well, Kostov tries another three-pointer, way off the mark just to get it, but another offensive board here. The foul is going to be called against Lopez Arostegui.
Yeah, Dimitrov has come in, Josh, and he is giving a big boost of energy, getting to loose balls, rebounds. Bulgaria got to feed off that and play quick. Don't let Spain set up their defense. Playing as much semi-transition as possible, I think. Another good job, and foul drawn by Dimitrov.
I got to say as well, I love the fact that Bulgaria just continuing to go after offensive rebounds. I mean, they're down by 19, but again, not giving up, of course.
They've got to keep going.
Well, Vezenkov now on the ball. Getting this one out. 7 on the shot clock now. They got to get something going. Vezenkov, one-legged fadeaway, doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a fresh 14 on the shot clock. And a baseline ball here to Bulgaria.
Yeah, better job. Brown just couldn't get his hands on the rebound. But again, Dimitrov is right on him, putting pressure. And just little things like that are going to help Bulgaria.
Well, Marinov now trying to kick this one out. Run to 10 on the shot clock. Kostov goes in with a little teardrop. Nice move there by Chavdar Kostov.
They've got to do it as a group. They can't rely on Vezenkov. He's going to be closely guarded wherever he goes.
Well, Lorenzo now trying to find Juancho. Juancho in the corner, takes a three-pointer. Oh, way off the mark there, didn't get his feet set. Now Bulgaria trailing by 17. Over 4 minutes. Marinov tries another three-pointer, doesn't get it. Willie with a rebound now. Well, finding Juancho now. Juancho, bit of contact. Goes up, but it still can't get it. Well, Juancho Hernan-Gomez won the foul. He's going to get teed up.
Yeah, there's no foul there. He's got to finish that. I like the way he slowed down, bit of Euro step action, protected the ball, but he's got to finish that and just become an even more efficient player.
Well, Juancho Hernan-Gomez called for the technical foul out of frustration. Currently, Vezenkov will go to the free throw line. Well, interesting to know for the international basketball fans and the NBA basketball fans is that the Sacramento Kings currently hold the rights to Sasha Vezenkov. Yeah. Maybe one day we will see him in the NBA.
Well, I think the NBA looks at European players as much as they do American players now. There's the last MVPs, all European players, and it just shows, and those MVPs are at EuroBasket. Not here, but they're at EuroBasket.
We'll take a pop now with Dimitrov, doesn't get it. As Juancho secures a rebound, and now Lorenzo can push this one. Lorenzo Brown now. Coming off another screen with Willy Hernan-Gomez, kicks out to Juancho. Good ball movement here from Spain. Well, Brizuela now making a penetration, goes in. Brizuela, at that point, maybe everyone being a little bit too unselfish with the basketball in the hands. But Spain now, Scariolo is going to call timeout to try and organize his defense.
Yeah, Spain have just lost their way slightly. Good defense again, forcing the Spanish players where they don't want to go. They're under the hoop, falling out of bounds there. And Bulgaria got to do it as a group. Dimitrov, great job by him coming in with plenty of energy. And Vezenkov hasn't quite got going yet. Bulgaria will be hoping he will be.
Well, let's go listen in now to head coach Sergio Scariolo.
La primera, un poco de ayuda y luego vamos puño 5, ¿ok? Y cuando estamos con vos, tenemos que tener mucha ayuda, no si está Vezenkov arriba, cuidado los cortes de Vezenkov. Cuando juega en el poste alto, aquí tenemos que negar, Billy. Y si jugamos puño 3, en cualquier situación, un bote lo tenemos que aguantar, no el primer bote. Jugamos here.
Lorenzo Brown, of course, you can see, I mean, look at the ball movement here from Spain. It's Willy Hernan-Gomez. That was the kick out to Jaime Fernandez back in the first quarter. You feel like with Spain, players like Jaime Fernandez, Dario Brizuela can start to consistently knock down those perimeter shots. Could be Spain's group.
Oh, agreed, and they've just got to keep sharing the ball, as Coach Scariolo said in the press conference yesterday. They don't need to force anything, and well, I haven't seen one full shot yet by Spain. And they get after the rebounds really well. They got lots of energy coming off that bench.
8 seconds here on the shot clock. 3:32 to go in the first half. Lorenzo Brown, boy, he was going to inbound the ball, but he swapped now with Jaime Fernandez. Well, Fernandez gets into Brizuela. Find it, Juancho now, hand over Brown now. He'll pull up, takes a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Well, Juancho offensive rebound. He goes up with it and kisses that one off the banco. The banco de baloncesto.
Yeah, that's fantastic play by Juancho. That's what he's got to do. He's got to dominate and make those plays, get the scores.
Well, Stoilov also checking back into the game for Bulgaria. D-Bust out, finds Stoilov, throws it down with a bit of authority on that one.
Yeah, perfect spacing, delivery right on point, right on target, and Stoilov just elevated and crushes the dunk.
Well, he's now top scorer here for Bulgaria with 8 points. Again, a bright prospect. One of the key figures here for Spain now finding, well, Willie now, he wants to taste of the action, and Stoilov, I don't think he agrees with the foul call there, but again, from this view, it did look like it was a good call. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, there was a throw now. Stoilov, your moment. EuroBasket, Bulgaria's back. Throw it down, Stoilov.
Yeah, and it was almost the identical play for Willie, the other end, with the bounce pass from Lorenzo Brown. So Stoilov, good spacing and great finish, and he comes out now for well-earned rest. Nice job.
Well, Willy Hernan-Gomez now back in the free throw line, and again, he was a key player for Spain in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers only last week, in which they had a big game against an emphatic victory against Iceland. I mean, Hernan-Gomez, one of the players you just really want to throw the ball down the low block and just force him to go to work.
Yeah, 14.5 points a game and 68% from 2-point range in those qualifiers in those 2 games. I mean, fantastic effort.
Spain now with a 17-point lead now. Takes this one out now. Kostov tries another three-pointer, takes it, doesn't get it. Vezenkov with the follow-up is able to tip that one in again. Vezenkov just going in for the offensive rebounds.
Absolutely, got to put themselves in those positions just to get a loose ball, get a rebound, get a score.
Well, Fernandez now looking at a hand up for Willie. Well, Willie is going to go to work it, back down, spins around, kicks out to Lorenzo Brown, made his last three, makes another one. Well, it's a bit of a showtime for the perimeter. Spain just lighted it up.
Yeah, double team came. Herman Gomez got rid of the ball at the perfect time. Lorenzo Brown did the rest.
Well, D-Boss there just avoided the 8-second violation. Trying to come off one screen, has the mismatch here. Got it by Hernan Gomez. Kicks out to Kostov, tries another three-pointer, takes it, doesn't get it. Kostov now goes in, and he doesn't get the and one, but he'll go to the free throw line here with 2 shots.
Yeah, played with some real force there, Kostov. He's annoyed with himself, but good rebound again. Rebounds correct all mistakes. He gets it, flies towards the hoop, and he's at the line for 2.
Well, the veteran player of this team, of course, again, originally from the capital city of Sofia, Bulgaria. Last season played with Rilski Sportis. Started his professional career in 2005 with Lukoil Academic. Stands at about 6'5", but again, can play the shooting guard / small forward role here for Bulgaria.
Yeah, and he created that perfect spacing coming out of the pass from D-Boss. Spain went with D-Boss and he made the perfect decision, giving it to Kostov.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now bring the ball up just over a minute and a half as Juancho gets a handoff here with Dario Brizuela. Brizuela now kicks out to Lorenzo. Lorenzo down the middle. Well, didn't know who to pass. He found Willie here. Kicks out to Brizuela. Brizuela with a little teardrop, can't get it. Well, now Bulgaria can push this one, but a foul is going to be called against Dario Brizuela.
I think Spain are getting the shots they like. They just can't put them down at the moment. This is going to happen with this new group. They're giving a lot of responsibility to the young players. Everybody's getting a chance to show what they can do, to show Coach Scariolo they deserve to be in this 12, especially with the newcomers. And there's going to be times when they're just not going to make the shots.
Chaptar Kostov back at the free throw line. Again, you mentioned, well, we mentioned, of course, how proud he was, but last season, in 21 games, Zalewski, he averaged 15 points per game. He's going to have to replicate that success in Bulgaria in this group in Tbilisi.
He's going to have to go big. Vezenkov's going to be under all sorts of pressure and defensive assignments, so maybe Vezenkov could be a decoy and energy player.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now just going to push around. Juancho gets a handoff with Dario Brizuela. But Jaime Fernandez, excuse me, putting the brakes on. Oh my goodness gracious! A bit of magic there from Fernandez.
Now you see me, now you don't. Beautiful spin on the baseline and finish.
Well, D-Boss now pulls up for a perimeter shot, doesn't get it. Kostov with a rebound. Left one uncontested. Almost like the rebound was blocked.
Yeah, again, he's got to make that shot. I mean, the defense reacted to his little fake as he turned. I guess they thought he was going to kick it out. He turned, he's just got to make that.
Bulgaria now will get the ball back. 44.5 seconds left. Maybe a potential 2-for-1 here if they can get a quick bucket. Spain are going to try and put the brakes on this one. D-Boss now fires, turns it over as Lorenzo Brown comes up, and Spain have numbers now. Brown in transition finds Jaime Fernandez. Fernandez, 3 puntos, por favor.
Perfect execution, great execution in transition. Hard jump stop from Brown. Kicks it to the left. And Jaime does the rest.
Well, Spain at the moment, 50% for the perimeter, shooting 7 for 14. D-Boss now kicking out to Kostov. Kostov turn around, fade away from the mid-range, and nothing but that. It looks like Scariolo has got to call timeout here for one last play here in the first half.
Yeah, good decision by Scariolo. Use that timeout, can set something up. But again, Kostov playing with energy and precision and confidence as he catches the ball, makes the spin and knocks the jump shot down.
We'll go in and listen to these two coaches, but again, you got to wonder what Sergio Scariolo is going to try and draw up here for the last play.
Чакаме ги на 3/4, не тука, да не се засилат. Не и по...
Pero, lo que quiero es, so, you take a side. Here, on the handbag. Okay. El alero del otro lado le pone un ciego a Billy y luego se abre. Okay. Él coge un lado y el otro, después que tú llegas como trailer. Hey, he's trailing too.
Well, 9 seconds, Graham. Who do you put the ball in the hands of here for Spain?
I think they're looking at Lorenzo Brown as being hot, but also Jaime Fernandez. Go with the guys, and I think that's how Scariolo wants to play it. Put both those two players are on the floor, so pick your poison. You're gonna take away the three from one of those, or you're gonna take away the inside from the Herman Gomez brothers.
Well, 9 seconds left here. Bulgaria putting on a bit of full court pressure. Lorenzo Brown now heavily gotta get something going. Juancho takes it. Oh, baby! Right at the end of the first half. Juancho and Gomez.
Now that's Herman Gomez at his best. They bring the ball up in transition, and he just elevates, knocks it down with confidence. Exactly what Scariolo wanted.
You gotta love that, of course. Juancho Hernan Gomez really struggling, but that is a bit of buenos noches, España. Again, a player who's really struggled from the perimeter. Maybe that will do his confidence some good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll show you some stats and some highlights here from the first half. Go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back in just over 14 minutes of the opening game here at the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. Spain lead this one 57-35 over Bulgaria.
Back to Pau Gasol. Yeah, just decides why not. Senekos Keller is now the EuroBasket all-time leading scorer as he passes Tony Parker.
Final seconds ticking off the clock here. Serbia possession, three-point attempt is good from Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic just embarrassed Skelly on that last play.
Shot clock count of 5 and they've lost possession. It's turned over and Hurtel will lead the charge and it's Lovern. Oh, again! Massive rejection from Antetokounmpo. Now the offensive. Must be double digits. Here's Market. Oh! Throws it down one-handed.
That's a huge play. Such power in the play. Copenhagen finds a wide over Markkanen.
And Wilson dumps it off, and this time, who was it? Datome that went up for the block. What a block by Luigi Datome. Eric Murphy trying to dunk it this time, to no avail.
With the face show on Tice. Oh, the follow from Moscow. No. Goodness me. A monster.
Don't
jam
do it
from
to him,
Moscow.
Timothy.
Now Doncic explodes up the court. He takes it all the way.
Oh!
How about that from Luka Doncic? He is now in the game big time.
Coast to coast, Luka Doncic.
He's always trying to follow. Now Tima. Yannichenek's inside the arc.
No! Put back by Porzingis. Who would not want that man on their team? Unbelievable.
Porzingis.
Turns the corner, Schroeder in the passing lane, saves it, gets it back. 3-on-1 for Germany. And Tice, oh! He just ripped through the ozone layer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this opening game of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket Group A fixture between Spain and Bulgaria. Graham, it's been a very much one-sided affair.
Yeah, it has. We sort of weren't sure how Bulgaria were going to come out and deal with this new-look Spain team, but yeah, they just haven't been able to cope with the up and down play, the energy, and also everybody coming on the floor from the bench. There's been no drop-off at all. Whether the Hone and Gomez brothers are on the floor or Fernandez, or Rudy Fernandez, it doesn't matter. The guys are coming in with confidence. Scariolo's doing a great job with this transition team.
Well, at the moment, Bulgaria 3 for 60 for the perimeter, under 20%, while Spain, Graham, it doesn't get any better than this. They are shooting a phenomenal 8 for 15 from downtown. I mean, that is just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great job. 14 assists as well at half-time for Spain. They share the ball so fluidly. 4 turnovers for Spain, 6 for Bulgaria. But there's some issues on the team comparisons. 15 offensive rebounds to 8, Josh, to Spain. 11 to 4 second chance points. 20 to 16 points in the paint. 21 to 13 points from the bench. So that just shows doesn't matter who's on the floor, but it does matter that Willy Hernan-Gomez is in this roster.
Well, Willy Hernan-Gomez at the moment, 8 points so far, 6 for 8 for the free throw line. And again, the fact that just trying to throw the ball down low to him, just keeps getting fouled, of course. But how imperative is he going to be for the rest of this game?
Yeah, rest of this game and rest of this tournament for Spain. Brown with 10 points, 4 assists, and Garuba really like his energy. He's a big, powerful, quick young player, and he's fitted in perfectly with this group.
Well, as we mentioned, the perimeter shooting, but Sergio Scariolo, maybe just another day at the office so far here for Spain. They came out here, they took a bit of time to get the rhythm into this game. They really have looked very dominant, have they?
Yeah, well, Bulgaria, you would look, they're the lowest ranked team with FIBA in this group, so maybe it's a good game for Spain, not such a good game for Bulgaria, a real test. Let's listen in to the coach. With the stats for Bulgaria, Vezenkov, 11 points, 6 rebounds. That's still outstanding, but you look at the game and think he's not had the impact that Bulgaria were hoping, I'm sure.
Absolutely, of course, and maybe D-Bus as well. Maybe a bit more production from him could really help. I mean, he hasn't scored yet, but again, we know D-Bus. What a season he had. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you download the official EuroBasket app as we've gone through the journey of the qualifiers. But at the moment, we're live here in Tbilisi, Georgia. The official EuroBasket app. You can catch all the best stats, highlights, and interviews. I gotta tell you, Graham, of course, D-Bus coming into this tournament was one of my favorite point guards. Played at Galatasaray, against Vidar Kashiaka. Having some great games. When this man hits fire, he becomes one of the best guards in Europe.
Agreed, he's done some fantastic stuff in the Basketball Champions League and in European competition. And he's without Vezenkov, he is the leader on this group.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now just going in, bullet his way, doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound again. Lorenzo Brown just going amongst the giants.
Yeah, Storlov, he'll be frustrated. He didn't get hold of the ball and keep it. He's got to rip back, get his elbows out and protect it.
Well, Marinov now going for penetration, goes up, avoids the block, and a sweet little finger roll there. Not much need to play there for Bulgaria.
Yeah, straight down the middle before the defense is set. I think that's the best option for Bulgaria if they can keep that pace up.
Brown now down the lane, pulls up in the mid-range, and again, Lorenzo Brown is just dominating this game.
Great hesitation, made the defense freeze. One more dribble pulled up.
If you're Bulgaria, what do you have to do when you defended Lorenzo Brown off a pick and roll with Willy Hernan-Gomez?
It's tough, you've just got to hedge the best you can, but if you hedge too much and end up in no man's land, they've got 2 options. You've got to take away Brown's option.
Well, Kostov now, top scorer for Bulgaria, 11 points, goes in with a little jump hook. Well, I said jump hook, more like a dream hook. Kostov scooping it.
That's the second time he's shot right over the top of Willy Hernan-Gomez. Fantastic concentration and touch.
Well, Fernandez fakes the screen now, goes down the middle, kicks this one out to Juancho. Juancho going pick and roll here with Lorenzo Brown. Well, Willy now, cross-court finding Fernandez in the corner. He'll try a 3-pointer, takes it, doesn't get it. Well, good Bowman now, Lorenzo Brown, one more time. Again, Juancho, another offensive rebound. Yeah. He draws a foul.
Great job from Juancho, and that's what he's got to do, whatever it takes, I think. I think he's still that type of player. Whatever it takes for Spain to be successful, just do that. And on this occasion, 2 offensive rebounds, and in the end he gets fouled.
Again, going in for those second chances could be the key difference of what just dominates Spain here in this group, of course. Well, again, to Lorenzo Brown now, coming off a double screen with both Hernan Gomez brothers. Trying to get to Juancho. Juancho posting up top of the key, kicking out. Well, Willie thought about taking the 3 points. Got to get something going. Well, Willie down the middle, bumps, goes up, doesn't get it. That's going to be a 24-second violation.
Yeah, and again, that's where there's so much improvement that can be made in Willie Hernan Gomez's game as well. He's already at a high level. That's just decision-making. Ended up with not enough time to shoot it and couldn't get it to go.
Well, he's not renowned for taking perimeter shots, but in that case with 3 seconds on the shot clock, I mean, Hernan Gomez really has to pull the trigger at that point.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Toss up now, going to D-Boss. Boss coming off one screen. Hasn't scored yet. D-Boss from downtown. That's a good look, but he's got to keep going to that one. Vezenkov now. The shot clock in Bulgaria. Finding Vezenkov on the pick and roll. Puts up a little, I don't know what you call that, a jump hook, a wet noodle or something.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of contact on the screen. But just superb defense, brave defense. As Fernandez steps across, takes the charge. He's already hit some big threes. That's as big a play as he's made. But he's getting a little bit frustrated now, Vezenkov. He's just got to let the game come to him at times as well.
Well, Bulgaria have Stoilov as the center at the moment. Kostov as their power forward. Excuse me, Vezenkov as their power forward and Kostov as a small forward. But again, maybe they just need a bit more production from Marinov. Not to mention D-Boss. I mean, if D-Boss can get things going, this could be a bit of a different game for Bulgaria. There's Marinov with the steal now. Marinov going to go over with a sweet little layup, and maybe a key difference there.
Yeah, Marinov is one of the lead players. Vezenkov didn't play the qualifiers for this competition, and Marinov's right up there making all the big plays, along with D-Boss, of course.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now. Going up, Willie Hernan Gomez. Spain going to their traditional multi-pick and rolls in their offense. 6 on the shot clock now. Find it, Juancho. Juancho takes another 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Well, Willie with the offensive rebound. On to Lorenzo Brown. He's hit 2 threes already. Make that a third one. Downtown, Lorenzo Brown.
Yeah, Willie Hernan Gomez with the rebound and the quick read to kick it out. Lorenzo Brown knocks the 3.
Boss now finds Stoilov. Good pass there. Can't finish it. Aristegi, or Lopez Aristegi with the rebound now. Finding Willie in transition. No foul call. Great defense by D-Boss.
Well, I thought he might have made the over-the-shoulder no-look pass to his brother there, Juancho, who was wide open as we see the Marinov strip. And, you know, that's a good job. Lorenzo Brown is a really top ball handler. Good little psychological battle going on between him and Marinov.
You gotta love the reaction there from Scariolo as now Fernandez gets it. Fernandez takes a 3-point, doesn't get it. And now Vezenkov comes up with it. Well, Bulgaria trailing by 23 points. Again, maybe be a mismatch here. D-Boss here having to post up against Jaime Fernandez. D-Boss now in the post pump fakes, finding Stoilov. Stoilov's got to go up with it. Gets that one to drop it again. The big man just showing that he can finish in the paint.
Great finish with the left hand, but D-Boss set that play up. Back down his man. Hard jump stop, shovel pass. Stoilov gets the finish.
Fernandez now coming off one screen, going in another little teardrop at Fernandez. Sweet scoop right in the paint there, avoiding the Bulgarian block.
Yeah, he's having a great game, both ends of the floor. Fernandez with a good touch on the floating shot.
Well, Vezenkov now, that's a matchup you like to see. Vezenkov against Juancho. Again, they find Stoilov in the post now. Stoilov kicking out to D-Boss. He tries another 3 in the corner. D-Boss! Well, I got to tell you, it reminds me of the game against Galatasaray against Apollon Hulon. 8 3-pointers on the road in Israel.
Yeah, that was contested as well.
Well, Juancho left wide open. And he hits his second triple, and he responds down the other end.
Yeah, he's got to do it all for this team, and he can. He's got to believe. Wide open 3, no hesitation.
Still a 23-point lead here to Spain. Bulgaria just trying to find ways now to get good looks as Jaime Fernandez takes a gamble. Goes out of bounds, but that will remain Bulgaria ball with 5:21 to go here in the third quarter.
Dangerous cross-court pass there. Vezenkov hadn't curled towards the ball. No, And Fernandez closed down the space and nearly got the steal.
Well, Pavlin Ivanov now coming into the game, so Stoilov along with Vezenkov going to do the bulk of the work inside. Kostov and D-Boss in the backcourt. As Lopez Arostegui will find it. Stoilov, what a pass, goes up. And again, the 1-2 punch between D-Boss and Stoilov just getting into action.
Yeah, really like D-Boss being a facilitator there. Perfect pass, nice finish for Stoilov.
Jaime Fernandez now kicking out to Lorenzo Brown. Brown now with an isolation, finding Juancho, pump fakes, and Juancho just finish it under the basket.
And that is textbook basketball by Juancho Herman Gomez. Knocks down a three, gets inside, great jump stop, fake with the ball in his right hand, moves it across to his left. Moving without the ball, up fake, gets Stoilov out of position. That is just, but no help, and he's just gathered himself and finished with the left hand. You've got to finish. Any kids out there, please learn to finish with both hands.
Не можем ли бе, две защити бе, бе. Тук като има пресечка от тук, този е излязъл на там, тук е много по-рано да го спреш, той получава и ти да идваш. Говориме, предаваме ги ако има оверлоуд. В ъглите високите, отиваме другия долу. На пик н рол си предаваме хората. Бокс аут, хайде да пакаме!
Well, we go back to the previous play in which Juancho put the post work there on Stoilov. The Popestar Estudiantes will be so proud of that play. Again, you gotta love here, Kostov. I mean, he sends that one up to Mount Everest. It comes down with snow when it goes in the basket.
He's just fearless, taking on the biggest player and one of the most experienced players now from Spain, and he just gets the finish. That's twice now as he goes to 13 points. 4 or 5 from 2, but 2 really tough shots, Josh.
And right over Willie Hernan Gomez. And you think Hernan Gomez is kind of giving that look like, I'm going to get you at one point in this game. I'm going to block you, and I'm going to send it into the VIP section.
They are a long way back, Bulgaria, but they're having a good section of the game now, Josh. They just got to keep it going.
Well, D-Boss now going off another pick and roll here with Stoilov now, kicking that one out. And again, right idea, but you kind of want to see D-Boss take that one to the bucket.
I really thought he was going to. He's made some beautiful passes, outside hand, inside hand, to kick it out, but that time, he's got the athleticism. Just go up strong, maybe even dunk it.
Well, Diaz now into the game here. Jaime Fernandez along with Rudy Fernandez in the backcourt. Well, Willie spins around now, bit of contact. Willie Hernan Gomez putting the post work there on Stoilov.
Well, maybe they're both trying to outdo each other now with the post moves, but I love the fundamentals here. Backing Stoilov down, as he feels the contact, spins, little double clutch, great touch, but the help's not there. 2 players waiting under the bucket, maybe just come across, possibly force Willie to have to pass it to Juancho.
Well, Willie now with a chance here to make a 3-point play as he makes a free throw. Giving Spain now a 26-point lead here with just under 4.5 here in the third quarter. Bulgaria at the moment trying to find anything they can to stay relevant in this game now. D-Boss got him ideas. Kostov now looking to give this one up to Ivanov. Ivanov now trying to use a screen from Vezenkov. Well, Vezenkov now steps back to the three-point, and again, much needed 3 points here for Bulgaria.
Yeah, using his size. He's got great size at 6'9", and they were running out of shot clock, so he bailed them out there. That's his job.
Well, go down low now to Willie and turn it over, but Rudy comes up with it. Well, back out to Juancho. Juancho goes for his third three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Willie with un otro rebote. Goes right back up with it.
Yeah, Coach Wachowski getting frustrated. Great job on the offensive glass. Keeps it up nice and high and finishes.
Stoilov now kicking out to Kostov. He tries another three-pointer. Kostov can't get it. And Jaime Fernandez is going to be a call for the foul there against on the attempt to try to take the ball from Stoilov.
Good position from Stoilov, but again he gets the ball knocked out of his hands. He's got great soft hands for the finish, but I think when he gets that rebound, just grip it like a vice, secure it, and the only way Spain are going to get it is by fouling it.
Well, Dario Buzuela now checking back into the game here for Spain. D-Boss from no man's land takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it, as Juancho secures a rebound now. Spain here with all the momentum. Go down to Willie now. Willie turns around, pump fakes, goes up, And one more time for Willie Hernan Gomez, taking this game over.
Yeah, and they're doing it quick, and it's because Willie Hernan Gomez is willing to run the floor, and they will get the ball to it. Puts all sorts of pressure on Stoilov. He's in real foul trouble. He almost up-faked himself there, Willie. He still makes the shot, and it was Vasenkov with the foul there.
Well, 15 points now for Hernan Gomez, as Usman Garuba, provisional substitution, will come into the game if Hernan Gomez makes a three-point play. Well, 4 rebounds away from a double-double.
He's just come in. He knows his role, Willie, and he just plays within the 2-point area, 68% in the recent qualifiers for the World Cup. Just get the ball to him and he'll make good decisions.
Well, Vasenkov now getting a hand off Ivanov. Ivanov goes in, attacks the basket. No help side defense. Much better for Bulgaria.
Yeah, get more success. Play early. Now we've got a steal as well.
Ivanov now put the pressure here. Trying to go baseline, going off a pick and roll with the other Ivanov. Well, left wide open, takes a three-pointer and he tucks it away. Just give Bulgaria the inspiration.
Now they're playing off instinct, Joshua, not thinking about it. Catch and shoot. Now they're trapping. A foul, but good intention though, Josh.
Well, D-Bus gets called for the foul there. That is the 15th foul, so now any more fouls will send Bulgaria to the free throw line as Juancho leaves the game as Joel Parra coming back into the game here for Spain.
That was off the foot of Pavlin Ivanov, and he gets the steal.
Well, big possession now here. 2 free throws for Diaz. Spain in total control of this game at the moment. 23-point lead now to defending champions of the FIBA World Cup in 2019. What's interesting, Graham, of course, you know, a lot of people maybe not considering Spain, of course, favorites for this EuroBasket. But I would say personally, year in, year out, we've seen the Spanish national team never underestimate Sergio Scariolo and his players.
They're very prepared, they're very professional, they believe in themselves, and they are following the game plan to the T. They're going to have bigger challenges than Bulgaria, but at the moment they're in total control, and that's a turnover. And a little bit of pressure out of nothing there, put on a three-quarter court trap, and they get exactly what they wanted with the turnover.
Ivanov sent that into the photography section, and let me tell you, well, the photographer was wide open. Young Put, but can't sub into the game.
No.
Spain now a 25-point lead in, just over 2.5 to go. Diaz now finding Rudy Fernandez. Fernandez now finding Brizuela. Catch and shoot, takes it from downtown. And Brizuela, 3 puntos más from downtown.
Yeah, beautiful catch and shoot. Coming from low to high, just drains it, Brizuela.
Ivanov, he'll try to take one of the downtown. Hits his second treble. Ivanov starting to feel that groove at the moment.
Yeah, Ivanov just playing again. He's had a 3, a steal, and another 3. Bulgaria just got to take this game to Spain now.
Diaz now finding Dara Brizuela. The corner now to Rudy Fernandez. Fernandez down the middle, step back, looking for Garuba. 6 on the shot clock now. Well, from no man's land, way off the mark, doesn't get it. You can see Rudy Fernandez saying to Garuba, get to the basket.
Yeah, you got it, yeah. I don't think Rudy wanted that back. He wanted Garuba to go into his post moves, get deeper into the bucket. Maybe a double team then comes, then he can kick it to Rudy. He passed it a little bit too early.
Georgiev's got to get the ball inbound. He finds D-Bus. Goes out of bounds, but it will remain Bulgaria ball.
Yeah, Spain cutting up all the angles there. Great technique on this on the pressure as Bulgaria try to inbound it.
Just trying to figure what was left on the shot clock, of course, because why it's so important. No, once it gets to 16, that would be the 8-second violation, but only 1 second was taken off the clock there. Ivanov now will bring the ball up here. Got it by Dario Brizuela. Coming off one screen now. It's been a contact down again. Well, all of a sudden, third quarter has belonged to Ivanov here for Bulgaria's offense.
It's Ivanov time. He's taken over this game for Bulgaria, and they've got to follow suit.
Well, Rudy finding Garuba. Garuba the reverse 7. A nice little 1-2 punch there. with Rudy Fernandez and Garuba.
Exactly where Garuba should be for all his shots, right by the bucket.
Oh, Marinov now trying to get things going now, makes a penetration in the lane, goes in with a high hook, and a foul's going to be called. Well, that's not a bad play there, as Marinov will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
Yeah, Marinov making Garuba work on defense. He just made the play on offense. Garuba just came across, got too close on that attempted left-hand finish, and Marinov will go to the line for 2. And this is the little bit of spacing, nice bounce pass from Rudy Fernandez.
Well, currently at the free throw line, veteran player Stanimir Marinov, of course. Yet another player very imperative here to the development of Bulgarian basketball for the future. Almost can act as a mentor to the younger players coming through the ranks, of course. Man, hit a few 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's a leading player for them. 13 points a game in the EuroBasket qualifiers, in the heroics, just to get to this tournament. I think we weren't talking about that much, but to beat Latvia like they did twice, you know, and some of the games they lost narrowly as well, to get here is amazing. Now they've got to, and I think they've got to find a way to play. This was always going to be tough against Spain, but there are winnable games for them in this group.
Well, Spain now holding on to a 23-point lead as Diaz coming off one screen. Finding Rudy Fernandez now. He sent the shot by Brazella. Made one 3-pointer, thought about it. There's a kick out, finding Rudy. Rudy takes another one from downtown. Triple, por favor. Rudy nails it.
Yeah, it's just a pleasure to watch Fernandez close up, the way he moves without the ball. Great 3-pointer.
That was a potential 2-for-1 there for Spain. If they can get a stop here, maybe get the last shot here in the third quarter. Ivanov now kicks this one out. Finding Marinov going down the middle. Ivanov one more time. He's hit 2 threes. Make that 3 3-pointers. This guy is on fire.
Yeah, good patience from Bulgaria. Ivanov knocks down the 3. Another one. He's on fire.
Well, the shot clock has been turned off. Diaz trying to get in the hands of Brazella. Dario Brazella here. You know he's got one thing on his mind. He wants to go for that perimeter shot. Rudy down the middle. A few seconds left. Rudy pump fakes. Well, they turn it over. Great defense by Bulgaria. But at the end of the third quarter, Graham, Spain hold on to this one, 89-66 over Bulgaria. This is the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. We're live in Tbilisi, Georgia.
Yeah, 89-66 Spain lead. But it doesn't feel that game when Bulgaria play at the up-tempo. And Ivanov has just been sensational. And they've just got to just play off him, play off his energy. And, you know, the stats are going to be in Spain's favour, but this is a really good section of the game. Bulgaria need to finish strong. There's big challenges ahead for them.
Well, here's some of the key plays, of course. The pick and roll action between Lorenzo Brown and Willie Hernan Gomez, but Lorenzo Brown, 17 points at the moment, 5 assists away from a double-double.
And that was a beautiful hesitation of while he said to Bulgaria, "Well, make a decision. You take Willie or you're going to take me." And he just took one extra dribble, knocked it down. And then just smart moving, just got into the eye line of Willie Hernan Gomez off the rebound, knocked it down. Great rotation. I really like the way Spain are using Lorenzo Brown and for Juancho, who we both really want to do well, playing with a lot of hustle and knocking down that 3.
2 for 5 from downtown for Juancho. He's got 13 points in the game. He also has 7 rebounds, so they're away from getting for that potential double-double. But for me, Willie Hernan Gomez has just been almost an enforcer in the low block. Just so big and strong, simply unstoppable.
Yeah, 16-6 and 4 assists. He's got great hands around the basket, whether he's kicking it out or finding the open cutters, or giving it to his brother, which must be a great thrill for them, as it was before them for the Gasol brothers. But this is a new era. As I said earlier, different players, same way of playing.
Well, Spain now 89-66 against Bulgaria. Bulgaria will have the first possession here of the fourth quarter. Remember, this is the opening game of the FIBA EuroBasket, live here in the capital city of Georgia, Tbilisi. Now Ivanov, in my mind, has probably been Bulgaria's best player in the second half. 3 3-pointers has really started to light it up. But Go down low now to Vesenkov. Vesenkov turns around. A beautiful little kiss off the backboard. Much better play there for Bulgaria.
Yeah, I think that's where Vesenkov get inside, cause some damage, get to the free throw line. And if they double team Vesenko, Ivanov will be wide open.
Garuba now getting a handoff with Diaz. Diaz now kicking out to Brizuela. Brizuela now 3 seconds, put the moves on. Has to kick out of Fernandez, end of the shot clock, takes it. Buenas noches, España, because Rudy Fernandez is cooking it from the perimeter.
That was a fantastic kick out, but he's just ready to shoot. It's almost a set shot. It's just beautiful, beautiful thing to watch, Josh.
Well, Fernandez now moving up to 12 points. And all of them have come from the perimeter. 4 for 7 from the perimeter for Rudy as Ivanov goes to his 4th three-pointer. I mean, it is a cookout right now. It's going back and forth.
What a great inclusion in the game for Ivanov. He has been sensational. Another three-pointer in response to Rudy's.
Nice little play there between Jaime Berdia. Pass it to a cut there from Usman Garuba.
Garuba again. Maybe coach had a word. Get to the hoop. That's where you'll cause all the damage.
Well, D-Boss left wide open. D-Boss will take it. And D-Boss will tuck that one away. All of a sudden now comes a 20-point deficit.
D-Boss has got to keep doing his thing, though. Keep in rhythm, keep being aggressive, because they got another game in 2 days where he's going to be needed to go huge as well.
Well, Diaz now getting a handoff now to get the ball back in his hands. He's a street from Garuba. Finding Brizuela. Well, Brizuela, he'll take a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Diaz with the offensive rebound. Jaime Berdia. Spain now with another 10 seconds. Brizuela now making a penetration, goes in with his left hand, and Brizuela just gives it a little bit of the Baseda, a kiss off the backboard.
That was great touch, really tough move with his left hand, but he made it look easy, Josh.
Well, Vesenkov now, they turn it over, Berdia comes up with it. He's got Brizuela to his right. Brizuela now looking for options, kicks out to Diaz. Good movement here from Spain. Out to Rudy now. Rudy with 4 3-pointers. Looking to throw down low to Garuba. Garuba posting up. Cross court, find Diaz. One more pass. As Brizuela gets fouled. Doesn't get the one, but it's going to be 2 free throws to Dario Brizuela.
Yeah, Spain just zipped the ball around there, inside, outside. Everybody touched the ball, both sides of the floor, and in the end, the closeout just came out too hard. And Dario Brizuela, and he'll get to the line for 2 shots. Great team play, being generous and unselfish, exactly what Scariolo wants.
Well, we got a timeout now. That's Coach Bachovsky. I don't think he's too happy with the call, but I mean, look at Rudy Fernandez. El tiempo de los triples. 3-point time there. I mean, he's cooking.
Yeah, I love the way Rudy's playing. He's not forcing anything. He's there. Hey, he's saying to his teammates, I'm here if you need me. And he's just knocking down shot after shot.
Аз искам 30 скити да направим веднъж всяка атака. Ние вкарваме. Ние не можем да направим една защита. Каквото ще да пазим. Ще пазиме 33 зона. С много ентусиазъм, с много говорен. Ако няма един на един, вътре да играем за позиция, да няма получават, боксел да вземе борбата, нищо няма да стане. Много време. Първо трябва да се върнем да ни изкарват лесен контрпозиция, след това пасме 30. Не.
Well, Ivanov, of course, what a big difference has been so far. I mean, look, we know that Bulgaria are going to be outmatched against a great team. But credit to this young man, 4 3-pointers here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been unstoppable, and he's played at pace. They haven't been able to get out to him. It's not been a catch, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do. He's just catching, letting it go, inflow, had the steal as well off Diaz, and he's doing it all. 16 points, 100% from 3. And we spoke pre-game, somebody other than Vesenkov and D-Boss had to come up huge, and there's your player right there.
Well, currently at the free throw line, Dario Brizuela, originally from San Sebastian, started his career with the Movistar Estudiantes, arguably one of the greatest academies of European basketball. Players such as Sergio Rodriguez, not to mention Felipe Reyes, Danny Clark, Great Britain player as well, Juancho Hernan Gomez, currently now with Unicaja Malaga, the beautiful south coastal town. Had a good year in the basketball Champions League this year.
Yeah, and they hosted the Under-17 World Cup as well, where you were just a few weeks ago, Josh.
Phenomenal atmosphere, great arena. of course, the same, of course, about here in Tbilisi, Georgia, as Vezenkov getting a handoff with D-Bus. Marinov now goes down the middle, kicks out to Vezenkov. Well, doesn't take the three-pointer, gets up the Bus now, forces it up from downtown. Spain pushes one now. 7 minutes to go here. Finding Garuba now. Garuba looking for a post-up here, got it by Vezenkov. And Spain now just patiently trying to get something going here. He is now crossed to Fernandez. Monkfix tries another three-pointer. Well, he almost got it.
Yeah, wonderful play off the pass out. You'll see the shot fake. It was a long shot fake, which the defense bit on and just lateral left-hand dribble and gets fouled on the shot attempts.
I mean, Rudy Fernandez is just a household name. A pioneer of the golden era. I mean, he was born in Palma de Mallorca, started his career with Juventud Badalona, but then he was drafted by the Phoenix Suns in the 2007 NBA draft with the first round pick and the 24th pick. But the key thing for him is he tried to go to the NBA, didn't work out, but since he's come back, I mean, he loves life in the ACB.
Yeah, he's won things wherever he's gone. Certainly in Spain, all the accolades he could ever want from Spain, and with this national team, he has been always there, always delivering, and it's both ends of the floor, Josh. He is an all-court player, and at mid-30s now, he's still delivering at the highest of levels.
Well, he leaves the game, of course, with 4 3-pointers to Bulgaria. Well, Dimitrov goes all the way, missed a wide open layup, but a blocking foul is going to be called on Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz just too far under the bucket there. I think his feet were in the charge circle, I'm assuming. But again, Bulgaria pushing the odds, attacking the basket well. And maybe his feet were together. He was almost in slide motion there. So I think that, yeah, good call by the officials.
And that's why we have 3 great officials here. The ability to communicate and make those decisions in such a split-second moment.
Yeah. If he'd been able to just maybe not make that extra slide across and just have his feet set, that would have been a charge.
Well, Dimitrov, of course, playing very minutes so far here in this game. This is the second free throw. Jaime Paradilla coming up with a rebound. 25-point lead now here to Spain, 175. Venezuela with the ball in the hands. Kicks out to Diaz now, reversal. They go down low to Garuba. Garuba now cross-court to Diaz. Goes down to them now, kicks out to Lopez. Arostegui takes another 3 points to get it. Pradilla with a rebound. Well, Jaime Pradilla taking a shot to the face, and now Bulgaria can capitalize. Well, D-Bus with a hesitation. Kicks out to Marinov. He pump fakes. He takes a 3. Doesn't get it. Vezenkov with the offensive rebound. Now Venezuela comes up and steal. Now Spain, it's a 4-on-2 here. Venezuela, beautiful pass. Capitalize the transition, but Venezuela wide open. Takes a 3-pointer, another one. And doesn't get a hard foul there from D-Bus.
I think Coach Scariolo is happy that they're going to end up at the foul line. They're going to get something out of this possession, because at 4-on-2, you've got to score the break. But good rebounding by Jaime Pradilla. And he's been impressive, one of the young players coming through. No fear, just getting after the ball, knowing his role.
This is interesting now here for Spain. Sergio Scariolo is only just bringing in Seba Saiz in this game. This will be a provisional substitution for Jaime Pradilla. Now, those who may not be aware, Seba Saiz, many years playing in the ACB, the last 2 years has been playing in the Japanese B-League with teams such as the Chiba Jets, where he won a championship in 2021, but last year with Tokyo Alvak.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he goes, putting up big numbers in the qualifiers. 28 years old, 2 meters 2, gives him another big playmaker, and he'll know the system that Scariolo wants to play. So, and this guy hasn't even come on the floor yet, and this is how deep Spain are going to be going in this tournament.
Well, Jaime Pradilla making a free throw, but he will now check out the game with 5:48 to go. A 27-point lead to Spain as Seba Saiz. Well, this is going to be a good combo now. Garuba with Seba Saiz here against Vezenkov and Dimitrov. Joel Parra also back in the game here for Spain. Alpiev now. Here looking for a hand of Kostov. Kostov turns it over now. Parra, what do we have here? Parra gonna throw it down. Puts a bit of an exclamation mark on that one.
Yeah, great job by Parra. strong defense and a big throwdown for him.
Well, Vezenkov now catches it, kisses that one off the backboard. He gets the and one. Well, he will go to the charity stripe here for three-point play.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for Vezenkov, but you knew that. You knew Spain were going to go right at him, get him out of his rhythm and make him work for every point. It's exactly how it's played out, but when he gets the ball in the areas where he wants it, like this, Paris coming over too late. Nice touch off the glass.
Well, Vezenkov now goes up to 18 points. He's 5 for 6 from the charity stripe here this evening. Again, regular stats for him. I mean, he's that kind of player that's going to put up those numbers. Saiz now getting a hand over Joel Pará. Garuba breaks the screen, kicks out to Lopez Arostegui, and he tucks it away, nails it.
Great job again. Garuba kicks it out. Arostegui, no hesitation, catch and shoot within the blink of an eye.
That was the 14th three-pointer of the game for Spain as Vezenkov gets an offensive rebound, and Gustav is wondering why he didn't get the foul called.
Good job initially by Arostegui with the three miss, but then Vezenkov gets the offensive rebound.
Well, they go down low now to Joel Pará. Pará now backing down, kicks out to Lopez Arostegui. Well, surely not, he went for the circus shot. Well, why not? Why not?
He was falling out of bounds there and just threw it up off the side of the backboard. Good defense by Bulgaria. But Spain are in control, but Bulgaria have got to stay positive. They've got to take the momentum of all the good plays that they've had in this game into their next challenge. As for Spain, well, they're the favourites for this group. But they're not favourites for EuroBasket, but they weren't. But teams will be watching this and think Spain are going to be up there.
Hacemos ancho con el 4, corto y volver. No cambiamos en transición. Y en el double drag igual, pasamos. Si es 5, green. Si es 4, pasamos. Será el segundo bloqueo, el 5. Ahí a defender. A partir de ahí jugamos cambios. Y no quiero ver ni una sola vez uno de nuestros pequeños contra Vezenkov con grande dentro. Despertar e ir a hacer los scrum y es hacer los cambios. ¿Vale? Okay.
Well, I think what Sergio Scariolo is trying to say to his players, of course, make sure you finish on a strong note. Don't get complacent, because obviously bigger tests will happen in this group. The likes of Turkey, Georgia, Montenegro, some real big opponents that Spain will obviously go up against in this group. I mean, respect to Bulgaria. Bulgaria have come here. They've earned the right through the qualifiers. But again, it's a tough matchup for them against one of the greatest teams here in the world.
And Spain still are. This one of the great systems in the world. I think that's what Scariolo has created, a great system and situation for young players to come in and thrive.
Well, Karamfilov now checking into the game. He tries it downtown, doesn't get it. Garuba with a rebound. Over 4 minutes to go now. Spain just holding on to the 27-point lead. Joel Pará now trying to find an option here. Gets a handoff. Finding Seba Saiz now. Kicks out to Jaime Fernandez. 4 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Fernandez kicks out. Lopez got to shoot it. End of the shot clock. 24-second violation. That's going to be possession back to Bulgaria.
Yeah, Saiz there just getting after that rebound right at the end, even though the shot clock had expired. Just getting in, doing his job, but good defense again from Bulgaria. Making it as tough as possible, making Spain having to make another decision and keep passing the ball on, and then they run out of time.
Well, Vezenkov now 20 points in the game, takes a three-pointer. Vezenkov, well, it's going to be a tough game for Bulgaria, but he's going to finish on a high note here this evening.
Yeah, pick and pop to perfection for Vezenkov. Knocks it down. Great arc, probably the best arc he's had all game with his three-point shot there.
Well, Jaime Fernandez now coming off a screen with Garuba, finding Garuba under the basket. They get simple pick and roll action there.
He's simply too big and too strong when he gets right to the front of the hoop, Josh, and that's where they're going to need to use him.
Well, Vezenkov now, again, wants to go to work, steps back, no man's land. Puts a high arc on that one, but that's Garuba here in transition. Spain now under 3 minutes to go here. We'll try to slow the tempo down. It's Jaime Fernandez. Want to pick a pop here with Lopez, Arostegui. Garuba posting up here against Kostov. 3 on the shot clock. He's got to get something going. Turns around, fades away. And I think they're going to call offensive foul on Seba Saiz. Seba Saiz almost annihilated Vezenkov there on the rebound.
That was getting physical. But Garuba just hesitated. He doesn't look comfortable turning around and making the shot. He's good around the hoop, finishing with layups and short shots. He's just got to develop that mid-range game as well.
Kostov now here on the wing. Can't go into pick and roll with Vezenkov. Got it by Seba Saiz. Looking for a handoff now with Karamfilov. Takes a quick three-point in the corner. Again, doesn't get it. But another offensive rebound here for Bulgaria. And Bulgaria again continuing to battle. That's going to be a kick ball there. So it's going to be a sideline ball, or excuse me, a baseline ball with a 14-second shot clock renewal there for the Bulgarians.
Yeah, good attack again by Karamfilov. Maybe he didn't fancy trying to finish that with the bigs coming over for Spain, but again, as you can see, that hits the foot of Garuba. But a good attack, make the defense work.
A baseline ball now here to Bulgaria, trailing this one from start to finish. Kostov in the corner. Spain going to this high 3-2 zone, probably just to try and force Bulgaria to shoot the ball more from the perimeter.
Yeah, just mix it up, try and get them out of their rhythm, and also just working on stuff that they're going to maybe throw in occasionally throughout the tournament. But yeah, I think it's a good call just to change things up from the straight man to man.
Goes back door now, tries to go up with it. Strong players, Dimitrov will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots and a strong cut off the bucket.
Yeah, good play. The space was under the hoop. Good firm pass into Dimitrov. He's been real energy as well as Ivanov. They've been 2 key players coming off the bench. And a clear foul on the swipe.
Well, Dimitrov currently at the free throw line here, number 34 for Bulgaria. 29 years of age now. Last season was averaging 11 points per game for Balkan in the Bulgarian NBL. And again, he's going to be imperative for the remaining games here in the group stage for Bulgaria.
I think so. He's shown he's come in. No issues playing in this type of game against a team like Spain, and he's just played really strong the whole time.
Well, Fernandez now looking for Seba Saiz. Saiz has a mismatch now, got it by Karamfilov. Pará now kicking out to Lopez Arostegui. Pará now kicks out. Joel Pará for the three-pointer, doesn't get it. Saiz with a rebound, doesn't get it as well. As now Kostov secures a rebound. 1.5 minutes to go here. Spain leading by 24 points here in the 4th quarter. Well, Scariolo was wide open. And he probably could knock that one down as well.
He would have been ready for that. Again, just a little bit of pressure out of nothing from Spain. Forces Karamfilov to throw it out of bounds.
Well, defensive pressure from Spain is what's been causing problems for Bulgaria all night long, of course. Just the inability to consistently take care of the basketball, of course. Well, Jaime Fernandez with a wraparound layup. As Bulgaria's defense just fell asleep there.
Yeah, great left-hand finish on the far side from where he started. Fernandez been really impressed with him.
Well, Vezenkov down the middle, kicks this one out. Good ball movement here from the Bulgarians. Goes down the middle now, bit of contact. Doesn't get it. As Jaime Pradilla with a rebound, and now Lopez Arostegui in transition. Fina Pradilla goes out that Joel Pará tries another three-pointer. Well, I would say deja vu, but he didn't hit the last one. But this time he does get it in the corner.
Yeah, wide open again. A little bit fortunate. I think the pass was meant to go into the post, but he stayed in position. Catch and shoot, knocks it down.
Well, we get the ball in the corner now. Alpiev now goes baseline, finds Kostov in the corner. Can he get another one? And still cannot get it to drop. As Seba Saiz throws it away. Karamfilov wide open, he'll take it. Again, can't get it. Vezenkov, I think he's going to get the foul called against Seba Saiz with another push in the back.
He's very physical, Saiz, but Vezenkov with good position there, offensive position, inside position, and that's what he's got to do. He's leading rebounder, leading scorer for Bulgaria whenever he plays in games or in qualifiers, whether it's EuroBasket or pre-qualifiers or qualifiers. So just he knows where his strengths are.
Well, 24.8 seconds left. Vezenkov making the free throw. Well, he's never going to finish this game on a high note, of course, but one thing for Vezenkov, he's got to try and rally the players together and say, look, we got more games to come. We cannot afford to come out like this again.
Now they've got to be ready to start. A lot better when they play against Turkey in the middle game on Saturday.
There you can see they will dribble this one out, of course. Respect there from the Spanish players as they will lead this game with the victory. Well, Graham, what an opener we've had here to the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket live here in Tbilisi, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this one, Spain will walk away with the victory. They win this one 114-87 over Bulgaria.
Yeah, it's been super efficient game and tactics from Spain right from the start. And Willy Herman Gomez, Juancho Herman Gomez, and especially Rudy Fernandez have been outstanding.
Well, we're going to take a look at some stats and some highlights, but after this one, we'll have another game here live in Tbilisi, Georgia, as Turkey will be in action, of course. Big game for them.
Yeah, massive game. They've got a stacked roster. We talked to coach at the press conference yesterday. They just got to start delivering like the Spanish team. They've got similar level players. They just got to get the right mentality. But congratulations to Spain. Really enjoyed them today.
Well, we will leave you with stats and highlights. Graham, run us through, please.
Dominant performance by Spain. And a lot of good plays for Spain, and Juancho Herman Gomez with an open three. 13.7 rebounds for him. Missed a couple of plays, but he's looking solid alongside his brother Willy. And here's Willy Herman Gomez again, feels the contact from Stoilev and gets it to go underneath. He's become a leader. Rudy Fernandez as well. There's a big three on this Spanish team. I'd say there's a big four with the way Jaime Fernandez has played, but Rudy Fernandez completely in control of his game and all the emotions. Bulgaria had some big moments and some big plays, especially from Pavlin Ivanov, 16 points in 17 minutes. Just catch and shoot, good defense as well, but Spain kept responding. 44% from the field, Bulgaria, 30 of 68. 38 of 69 from the field for Spain, 15 of 33 from behind the arc. 4 more three-pointers than Bulgaria, but everybody contributed in this Spanish team. Everybody got on the score sheet. 27 assists for Spain as well. Right through to the end, this time Joel Parrott with the steal and the throwdown. They wore Bulgaria down. They've got some superstars, Spain, but they do it as a team. Exactly how Coach Scariolo wanted to do it. Vezenkov, big game again, statistically the leader. 26 points, 11 rebounds, double-double. But it was tough, very tough for him. He knew it, but as the game wore on, he got more into the rhythm. So there's the first of the 3 games done. Turkey, Montenegro to come. Belgium, Georgia tonight. The hosts make their first appearance here in Tbilisi. Spain top the group. Spain are favourites for this group. Hope you've enjoyed the action. Game 2 to come up very shortly. So game 1 of the EuroBasket 2022 at Tbilisi is in the books. Spain, reigning world champions and multiple EuroBasket champions, they win big against Bulgaria.